TV has true staying power with consumers. When you look at the month of March and the fact that no live sports is even really airing, we've seen tremendous appetite for television. And when you look at both the NFL draft and then the most recent release of The Dance, which is the amazing story, if you haven't seen it, of the Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan, you know, that first 4 episodes had an average audience of 6 million viewers. So it really just tells you that TV is here to stay. And when we look at total TV time spent and usage, it's grown by 3.4% in the month of March. And that equates to 37.6 billion hours. And that's without live sports even airing. You know, I was very much looking forward to March Madness because my Dayton Flyers were on the path to clinch the championship. So if you really think about it, that's truly incredible. And so I think the essence of the fact that TV supply is definitely there, audiences are there, and really getting the demand side to come back to the table as this pandemic continues to unfold will be key. And I think that's where I think what we'll start to see is that advertisers are going to be looking for more flexibility and greater value. And that's where I think advanced TV and addressable sets at the epicenter of that.
And we've been speaking about data, and you guys are at the center of that. Tell us sort of the value of data, sort of how that's evolving, and new data sets that are coming up, and ways of using data to be more effective in planning and also in understanding performance.
Yeah, I think if you look at the fact that there's a real belief that advanced TV and advanced TV products and data sets are going to truly accelerate as advertisers look to bring their first party data to the table, it's going to be critically important that we do a couple things. You know, in the measurement space, we're really focused on 3 key areas. The first is reconciliation of linear and addressable and against advanced audience targets. The second is this whole notion of moving toward audience-based guarantees, really underpinning the need for big data sets and the need to understand audiences across various first-party and third-party segments. And the third thing is really around total audience. So being able to really capture and understand the true size of that audience. So let me go back to reconciliation. Why is that important? It's important because if we want to unlock addressable in linear across those 37 billion hours of television, it's important that an advertiser gets an accurate understanding of the linear reach of that ad and the addressable when that linear unit is inserted on top of, so that marketers can have that same flexibility but have confidence in the data they're using to transact. When you think about, on the second front, the audience-based guarantees and the evolution of that, I feel very fortunate. We've worked with amazing partners around the US and the globe to really bring these advanced capabilities. And a lot of these pioneers, like your Clipped and your Xandr and your OpenAP and your Mobi, and then a lot of the identity platforms that are emerging, like TransUnion and LiveRamp and others, are really helping to bring the ability to onboard first-party data in a seamless way so that advertisers can actually find those unique audiences they seek to reach across any stream. And we've been very fortunate to have great adoption by 4 of the largest agencies and more agencies to come of our advanced audience suite, which really brings true industry standardization to posting and forecasting, so that they can have confidence in understanding the universe size of those audience segments, as well as get a true accurate understanding of the reach and impressions. And then lastly, when you look at total audience, I think one thing that Nielsen has done is we've really broken out kind of pre-COVID that CTV user and really looking at kind of how that dynamic is quickly evolving. Pre-COVID, you saw about 17% of total TV time usage. Now, the week of April 13th, we have seen that has grown to 83% from prior year. So that's tremendous growth, and it's 8 hours per week. And so we know that the consumer is changing, and therefore helping a marketer and a programmer understand how to package inventory, price it, as well as optimize against that experience is going to be critically important. And so we're very, very focused on delivering on that total audience, reach and frequency deduplicated metric for the industry.
And Kelly, finally, tell us how things are going with your project, the Direct to Glass project, the Addressable project. Give us an update on progress and how that's coming along.
Yeah, so as you know, Andy, we announced our beta at CES in January across 7 programmers. And despite COVID, this shows the true resilience and the insurgent mentality of our TV programmers. Our beta is continuing. In fact, soon we'll be announcing additional programming partners that are joining the beta. We've had to really get creative around how best to execute the beta in this world where we're all working from our homes. But I have so much gratitude and appreciation for our programming clients that are managing with lots of different scenarios going on in their own kind of TV scheduling world. And we're really still moving ahead. And next week, we'll start to execute kind of end to end across a few of the programming partners. So we're pretty excited about that.